If there's one position on offense where this year's draft is stacked with talent, it's at running back, and that includes two local prospects in KU's Devin Neal and K-State's DJ Giddens. The 6-foot-tall, 212-pound Giddens is a great story, too. He's a former zero-star recruit and a walk-on who turned into an uber-productive player for the Wildcats, who rushed for more than 1,200 yards in each of the last two seasons. He averaged over 100 rushing yards per game across his 25 career starts, and his 857 yards after contact last season ranked 20th in the FBS. Consistency was also the hallmark of Neal's game during his time at KU. He led the Jayhawks in rushing in each of the last 4 years, and he left as the school's all-time leader in rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, and 100-yard games. Neal is durable. He appeared in 49 of 50 possible games during his career. He hangs on to the football. He only fumbled twice on his last 502 carries. His vision and his footwork are clearly excellent, and he's a natural receiver out of the backfield who can make plays after the catch. Another guy to know is Kaleb Johnson out of Iowa, a player who has the size of an every-down back at 6'1", 224 pounds, and who racked up more than 1,500 yards and 21 touchdowns last season. Johnson ranked second in the FBS last year in terms of 20-yard runs, while his 1,060 yards after contact ranked sixth. But my favorite stats from Johnson's career are that he never fumbled the football, and he got better as games went on, averaging 8.3 yards per rush in the fourth quarter last year. The next guy I want to talk about is Treveyon Henderson from Ohio State, a versatile and dynamic player with big-time speed, experience running routes, and an excellent track record as a pass protector, three qualities that could make him an instant contributor as a third down back in the NFL. Henderson averaged 7.1 yards per carry for Ohio State last season, topping 1,000 yards for the campaign while ripping off double-digit yardage on 22% of his carries. He was sure-handed too, with only 2 drops on 53 combined targets over the last 2 years. The last guy I'll mention is Sampson from Tennessee. He rushed for just under 1,500 yards and 22 touchdowns last year, while averaging 131 rushing yards per game in SEC play, a stat that helped him earn SEC Offensive Player of the Year honors. He averaged a touchdown every 12th carry for his career, and when you watch him, it's obvious he has a great feel for space and timing, not to mention the ability to break off a long touchdown run at any moment.